Hello and welcome to BG by Night Rebirth, Episode 16, The Emperor. I'll be your storyteller this evening, Faye the Pagan.
I'm Jack the Tripper, playing Arius of Clan Tremere.
I'm Yoke that one bloke, playing the character Bartholomew Heath of Clan Gangrel.
And I'm Ken Spooky, and I'm playing Cleo Delton of Clan Slubry.
Welcome back, Kindred. Thank you for coming back to us from our short little break. But just as a recap, last time our Kindred met, a lot of things occurred. Primarily, the fall of the Giovanni. Or, at least, as the Giovanni was known. The last time our coterie met, they single-handedly took out the head of the Giovanni, as well as Tara and Claire. Some time has passed since our kindred has met. Since that time. It has been a week. Things have kind of been calm from the extreme of that last one. And our kindred have kind of found themselves winding down and taking in everything that's occurred. So, we'll go ahead and start from here. Can I get a rouse check from all my kindred?
Would we be completely healed?
Yeah, completely
Okay.
healed, completely fine.
I'm good.
I'm not. I'm on hunger.
I do not get hungrier, I'm good.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start this evening at the cabin. During this week time, Bart, Cleo, and Marcus have spent time at the cabin. Bart, what would you be doing right now?
I'd be doing the same thing I've been doing for about a week. I've been going around tending to my little garden that I've started cultivating a little bit around my cabin. Make sure my defenses are good. And I would go stop by Tara's gravesite for a little bit that I fashioned. And just kind of just hope she's doing good on the other side.
So just to make sure, is the gravesite in the backyard?
Yeah, the backyard, the family gravesite that Freya had. I put a tombstone up for Tara. Nothing too fancy. I was just going with what I had. It was just a kind of a plain wooden cross that I put up there with her name on it. Until I can fashion something a little bit better.
Okay, so at this time you would be out at the family cemetery.
Yes.
Cleo.
So, I'm awake now.
Yes, you are. With a little help of Marcus, with some guidance from Bart, you are out of your torpor state.
How long have I been out of torpor?
You were probably left in torpor maybe 2 days max.
Okay. Alright, so I've been rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I've just been checking in with Marcus, obviously concerned over Bart as well, and checking in on him, but considering before all this, I was feeling like I didn't really fit in, and an outsider, I think probably main focus would be Marcus and how he's doing with the death of a couple of his family members.
Of
Which
course.
I imagine everybody filled me in on everything I missed when I went down.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So, and of course, Marcus has stayed with you during this time at the cabin. He has been taking drives to kind of clear his mind, but he is currently at the cabin right now. Just kind of sitting on the couch. Just looks almost like he's zoning out.
I'm gonna go and sit in his lap.
Yay.
You okay?
Yeah, I mean, I guess about as good as I can be.
Yeah, that was a dumb question. I'm sorry.
No, it's not a dumb question. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. More importantly, how are you feeling?
Better, thanks to you, which thank you for everything. Really.
You really don't need to be thanking me. You should be thanking Bart. I had no idea what to do with you.
I mean, I will thank Bart. I didn't just mean me being awake.
What else are you talking about?
You helped. I know that couldn't have been easy because that's your family.
Yeah, it was a little hard, but what is it that you told me? Family isn't always blood.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to make tough calls. This was a tough one.
I know.
But hey, it's okay. We're here. We're here. Everything's gonna be all right, and we'll just kind of see where this takes us from here, I guess.
So, I haven't really asked. What happens now? Is Willow finally in charge, or are they gonna come after us?
I wanted to kind of hold this off, but I guess I'll go ahead and tell you. Willow texted me. She wants me to meet with her. And I have agreed to it.
Do you think that you're in danger?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
I don't want to smother you, but I want to go with you.
I don't know if I can handle you being in that state again. I don't know if I can handle the fact that I put you in that state.
You did not put me in that state. I put myself in that state. I made a very, very poor decision.
In my watch.
It's not your fault, Marcus.
I should have stopped it. It all happened with me there. I should have stopped it.
I don't think you could have stopped me. I can be very feisty and resilient.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can. Still, I don't... You're not gonna let me say no. You can come. But no
I'll
jumping
wait.
on people's backs like they're spider monkey, or like you're a spider monkey.
I won't, I promise. But if they attack you, I'm not just gonna sit there and do nothing. I can wait in the car if you want, and we can come up with like a hand signal if you need help.
No, you'll go with me. It's fine.
Okay. I would feel better that way. I don't want anything to happen to you. And at this point, I owe you like $1 trillion, so...
Yeah, you do. It's okay.
Yeah, I do.
I owe you too, so how about we just call it even?
I mean, are you sure? I was gonna go into a whole thing of like, oh, how would I ever repay you?
Oh, well.
Kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm glad you're okay. In all seriousness, I was worried.
I was worried about you too. But hey, like I said, we got it. It'll be okay. Just no jumping, no running after people. You sit your pretty ass right here and you don't move.
All right.
Okay, you don't move.
All right. I'll do whatever you want me to do.
I'm sure you will. No, you won't. It's okay.
Hey, I can be a good girl under certain circumstances.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
You're fine. You're absolutely fine. You know, Bart's been out there for a minute.
I'll go check on him. When are you gonna meet with Willow?
Later tonight.
Okay, you're not leaving without me. I'm gonna be very, very sad if you divert my attention and leave without me.
I'm not. You're going with. Now,
Okay.
do you want me to go with you out there with Bart, or do you just want to handle that?
You can come with me if you want to.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll go with.
Alright. Then Cleo's gonna give him a smooch before getting up and heading out to go find Bart.
So, Marcus has actually been watching Bart put up that grave and kind of working outside. So, he kind of takes the lead to the backyard, to where Bart is.
I'm gonna kind of do that thing where, you know, I make enough sound so Bart knows we're coming. So if he needs a minute to collect himself, you know, not just sneaking up on him.
I'll turn my head a little bit, but I'll go back to looking at Tara's grave.
Marcus will kind of stop, giving definitely enough space for Bart and just kind of stand there as just moral support.
Cleo's gonna get a little bit closer because I don't know if she's actually had a chance to look at it herself. It looks really nice, Bart. It's very nice of you to do this for her.
I guess. I don't even know why I put it here. She's not even here.
It's the thought that counts.
I guess. All so pointless.
I think she would have appreciated it.
Maybe. Well, I guess what she thinks doesn't really matter anymore.
Hey. I didn't want things to go that way. But I think Tara, I think that's what she wanted.
To be eaten by Arius. And I will actually sit up, like stand up and actually look at her.
I'm not saying. I don't know what Tara's last thoughts were. I don't know how she's changed when she became a kindred. I just know the Tara that would come to my shelter. But if that Tara that I knew was still there, I think she would have wanted us to be safe and something to be done, whatever needed to happen to be done to keep us safe.
You know what I think? I think we
What?
failed. we're supposed to be a family, and we're not that much of a family. And it's nice that you were thinking of a good side of Tara, but I really doubt at that moment her last thoughts are, man, I'm okay with dying.
Nobody's okay with dying, Bart. Even if they say they are, and they tell you to do it, that last second they're gonna fight back, because that's our nature.
Yeah, well, I guess Ares didn't give her that choice then.
Are you mad at him?
Very much so.
Why?
He killed my daughter. He destroyed the family, our family.
He killed his fiancée too, you know.
He didn't care about her.
That's not true, Bart.
Yeah.
That's not true. I don't know what's going on with Vicken, and that's a whole other can of worms that I'm not gonna go into that whole thing right now, but I know he cares.
Yeah. If you say so, I guess. Sounds nice. The only thing I know, I lost my daughter and my son that day. Ares is dead to me, Cleo. You see him out there, you can do whatever you want, but I'm done.
You were allowed to grieve and hurt over Tara. That's not what I'm saying. You're allowed to be mad at Arius. But in the moment, he did what he felt like he had to do.
Any other option was available but that one.
Bart, I went into torpor. I don't know what was going on. I honestly never thought I would wake up, or if I was lucky and I did, that you all would be dead. Do you understand how this was probably the best case scenario for all the things that could have happened?
Do you think this is best case scenario?
It's not a good thing, but they're down the heads of their family. We lost someone that was dear to us, yes, but the rest of us are here. The way I see it is that Tara died for us.
None of it matters, Cleo. None of it ever fucking mattered. I was gonna walk on to the cabin.
I'm not gonna stop him. I'm just gonna let him go.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pause here, guys. Arius. As your ears burn from the conversation across town.
Let me be a
Right.
sad boy, damn it.
I'm hurt, wounded even.
Ooh.
You're still shacking it up at Celine's
Yeah.
with Vicken. What would you be doing now?
At the start of the night, just kind of sit on the edge of the bed, and I'm looking over at the painting in the corner that I'm finishing up for Catherine. And I'm just sitting there staring at that for the moment. Probably looks like he's just thinking about different things.
You feel a hand come up over your shoulders as Vicken kind of gets close to your ear. What's wrong?
Ah. Put my hand up. Good evening. Nothing. Just, I suppose, just planning ahead for the night.
She kind of flops on the bed, like on her back of her head where she's looking up at you. So what's the plans for tonight?
Well, we've been in for a while. I think it's time we go see Catherine again.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah. I just need to finish this and we can give her a visit.
Sounds good to me. Are you sure everything's okay?
Everything's as good as it can be, I suppose, at the moment, considering.
Anything I can do to help?
You're doing fine. Have you been able to feed recently? Or you're looking a little,
Yeah,
perhaps, hungry?
a little bit. I didn't want to trouble you with that, but yeah. Yeah, just a little bit.
I'll finish this up and then we will be on our way. I will check my phone too, real quick, to see if anything has come in from anyone, whether it be Catherine or Silk or anyone. Raina.
Since the last time we have met, sometime during the week, Raina has texted you, because I believe the last thing you said to her was to meet, and then we kind of just
Yeah.
got distracted by everything else. So Raina has sent a text message, and it's just pretty much where.
I would have sent back basically something along the lines of just holding that thought for the moment until I get back in touch.
Okay. Other than that, there's no other text messages, unless Barter Cleo might have sent a text message.
Nah, you good.
You know what? I feel like Cleo would have.
Bart said, you're dead to me. Sorry. No, he didn't do that.
Arius has been gone the entire week, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all have basically not seen him since that night.
Okay. I think after she has woken up, Cleo's gonna give him like a night or two of space, but I think she definitely would have texted him and be like, I'm okay. And I hope you are too. Short and sweet. We'll leave it at that.
He would have just given like a heart emoji reaction to the message. I will kind of stand up from the bed and walk over to the painting, and I'll pull out the vial of Catherine's Vitae and I'll pour it into a small dish, and I'll grab one of the brushes and dip it down in the bottom corner of the painting. I'll just start like putting some sigils in her Vitae.
Okay. While you're doing that, Vicken watches you for like a little bit, but then she gets up and she starts doing her nightly routine of getting dressed and everything else.
You know, in case I haven't said it before, thank you for trying to help that night. Well, helping. I know you got Cleo kind of out of a bad spot.
Did I though? Did I really help?
You could have not helped. You could have taken advantage of the situation to do something else.
Are you saying that I've earned your trust back?
I'm saying I'm sorry for losing trust in you in the first place.
Oh, what was that? That was music to my ears.
Come on, we should get this together.
Yeah, sorry. Probably not the best time for my snarky remarks.
I have a feeling that big things are coming.
Like
A lot
what?
of change.
What do you think's gonna change?
I don't know. Obviously, things aren't going to be the same with my coterie and I.
Yeah?
I doubt they'll understand, but it's a fact that I have to accept.
You did what you had to do. And hopefully they'll be able to see that.
I don't have the luxury of that kind of hope anymore. I've got that distracted me.
Yeah, I know.
I've got too many things that I need to focus on. So they understand, they understand. If they don't, if they hate me, so be it.
You know, I feel like I never asked, how long have you been with them?
Cleo, I suppose I've known rather recently. You know, the whole thing about kind of jumping ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't meet her till after that. Bart, on the other hand, I've known him since basically my first several nights. I wasn't a kindred very long.
I mean, hopefully, I know you don't have the luxury of hope, but they're your coterie. I didn't have the luxury of a coterie, but from what I understand, that's not something to be taken lightly.
Nothing lasts forever.
Except for us,
Not even us.
if we play our cards right.
Yeah, that's the carrot at the end of the stick that a lot of kindred like to say. We turn to dust just like everything else in the end.
Yeah, but we can make the end be very, very far away.
I think I'm walking thin ice in that regard.
No. I think you're out to achieve something. And I have a feeling you will.
I appreciate the confidence. You might be the only one that actually still believes in me.
No kindred gets to where they need to be in any kind of position of power without getting their hands dirty. That's what I've learned. And I think you're seeing that too.
It's just a question of how dirty they're going to have to get by the end of this. You're not afraid of me?
Why would I be afraid of you?
Because of what I've done.
Vicken holds the hand that was previously removed that is now a fully fledged hand back again. Yeah, but this is where it came from. You have to kind of realize, no, you don't scare me.
I'll walk over and I'll kind of stroke the hair to the side of her face and I'll kiss her. Come on. Night's young, but we should be moving along. We've been cooped up in this place for too long.
Yeah, but it's rather kind of been nice just laying around in the bed all week with you.
It's been a nice distraction, but it's a lot to be done.
That's true.
I want you to go with me, though.
Always.
Okay. Now I'll start getting everything kind of packed up, ready.
She puts like her jacket on, grabs her cigarettes, you know, the usual.
Yeah. And, I'll... No, I won't do that.
No, you have the face.
No.
Okay.
I'm going to drape a cloth over the painting.
Okay.
And it is, it's small enough to be carried. It's a good sized painting, but it's small enough to be carried. And, we'll go on foot.
Okay.
I smelled scent just for minutes.
Just for a minute.
Just for a minute.
Just for a minute, I smelled thirst.
So you walk out of the room. The apartment is dark. It seems that Selena's working this evening. So you guys walk out the front door,
Yeah,
and I assume House of Whispers, correct?
correct.
Okay. I'm going to pause you there. Bart,
Yes.
after storming back into the cabin,
Yes.
what is your plan now?
Go into my room and take a little gander at the notebook Freya left me. Been my routine for the past week, just like looking through and trying to figure it all out.
I was about to say, you've had your nose pretty deep in that book.
Mm-hmm.
Everything, you do have a general decent knowledge of the occult, but this is a whole new thing to dissect.
Okay.
This is different. This is different from what you've seen with Arius. And frankly, not until close to Freya's time of leaving, you didn't know she was capable of any of this.
Yeah.
It is ancient, old. But you've started to kind of decipher the notes. Just the tiniest bit. But it still feels way above your league.
Still try to hammer it.
Now, Bart, you do get a text message.
I have been ignoring my phone for about a week, but I will answer this time.
Okay. The text message is from Catherine.
Oh, fuck.
Why don't you stop by sometime?
I text back. Maybe here in a little. Sorry, I've been absent. Had a death in the family. And I'll send that.
You don't get a text back.
Okay. Is there a roll I could do to figure out anything in the book, or is it just way beyond?
I'm gonna let you know it's gonna be a high difficulty.
Okay, that's fine.
It's gonna be a very high difficulty.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, is this my book or your book?
Was it? Are you touching my book? Bitch.
Bitch.
Intelligence occult. Do you? Let me ask you this: do you have anything?
Like specialties or anything?
Hold on, give me
No.
a minute. Give me just a moment. I'm so sorry. No, there's nothing like that. Okay. Yeah, let's just do intelligence and occult.
Wow, a whopping 2.
Yeah, no. No.
All these dice. Can't do nothing with them. Again. How I've missed you, you bastards. Okay. I guess after some time of being frustrated, I'll put the book back on the shelf. I have it. Where I keep it is, I assume like there's like a little, shelf full of books there. I just put it right where they are. Just try to mask them because, hide a leaf you put it in the forest type of deal.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure no one else finds it.
Okay, after putting the book up, the book, would that be down in your room?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll head back upstairs.
Okay. Cleo, what are you and Marcus doing?
I would not have gone after Bart. I would have just left him. So pretty much I would just turn right back around, and since I'm feeling emotional over Tara and something about Bart, frustration, empathy, whole pot of emotion, I'm just gonna do what I always do and just hug Marcus. My emotional support animal.
Marcus, of course, will comfort you. Kind of rub the back of your hair.
That went well.
Did you really expect any better?
No, I mean, my opinions on them haven't changed.
Everyone deals with that kind of stuff differently.
I know. I know that. Like, logically, I know that. I know that he's grieving and everything he's feeling is valid. I feel like it's me.
What about you?
That if I was Freya or somebody else, I don't know, I would get a real fucking conversation with them. But because I'm me and I'm an outsider, I just get a wall. I always get a wall. With Art, with Arius, it's just a wall and walking away. And
So while you're saying this, Marcus will kind of put his hands on your face, lean in, and just kind of try to stop you and kiss you.
I mean, she'll shut up. Ooh, she'll kiss him right back.
Doll, listen. You are perfectly fine the way you are. I don't want you to be Freya or somebody else. I need you to be you, okay?
Okay. I love you.
Yeah. That one's still hard for me.
Sorry, that broke me a little bit. Sorry. Not the answer I was expecting, or Cleo. Just, yeah. Thanks, Han Solo. Love you too.
No.
No, my
Oh,
God.
guys, there's gonna be a Marcus shrug. God
I'm
damn
sorry,
it.
that just broke me.
Sorry.
I wasn't expecting him to say it back, but I was not expecting. Yeah. Yep. That's the response. Leo's gonna visibly die inside and just be like, yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm just, I'm not ready for that yet.
No, I know.
Look, I care about you. I think I've made that clear. It's just a lot.
I know. I'm sorry. It's probably the blood bond, you know, just moving things right along. When are we seeing Willow?
Let's, I mean, if you want, let's go ahead and get our stuff together and we'll drive over there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
When you guys kind of turn to kind of start walking back towards the cabin, Marcus will kind of playfully wrap his hands around your waist and kind of pull you closer to him.
I mean, she's not gonna fight it. She's dying of embarrassment inside, but I mean, she's not gonna fight any advances.
Are the mods yelling at us to take a break? Is that
Are
what
they?
I'm getting?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh no, I believe he's just referring to the fact that we haven't made first break yet, and we already broke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it is usually about time for first break. We can make it really short
No, it's up to you.
since we've had some breaks.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Real quick, 5 minutes. We'll be back.
Hold up. We need to get rid of all this fucking thirst.
Welcome back, Kindred. Sorry for the little bit longer break than normal, but we are back. And we're going to go back to Cleo Marcus. Any conversation on the drive to the Giovanni mansion?
If he initiates it, if he seems like he kind of wants to do his thinking thing, I'll kind of leave him to it.
He's quiet for a bit, and then he does kind of speak up. I know this is going to be hard for both of us to go here, and I'm not really sure what to expect. And this might catch you a little bit off guard, but I do trust Willow. I actually have a lot of respect for Willow. So, that's the whole reason I agreed to meet her.
I understand that sometimes we have to do things when we're in a rough situation.
Yeah. I'm just going to be honest with you, and I'm sure this isn't a big surprise, but the entire Giovanni family's pretty fucked up. I think you've kind of caught on to that, but it's for a reason.
Do you want to elaborate on that?
You know how I was turned.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that we all died before we returned, but we all faced really rough situations right before we returned. The family operates in a certain capacity. There is plenty of kind in the mansion, but only a select few of us become what we are. And the ones that get turned are the ones that go through the worst.
I'm sorry.
It's just part of the arrangement. Contract, if you will. It's what we all have to go through.
Thank you for trusting me to talk about these things, because I'm sure it's not easy.
It's not, and it's not how we would normally conduct business. But I feel like here lately you've become more family than my family. So.
That means a lot to me. I hope you know that.
I hope so. I don't believe Willow of her own volition would put us in danger. However, there are others, so we'll just have to see.
I feel like probably one of these nights you should teach me how to use a gun.
I can definitely teach you how to use a gun.
Yeah, that might be a good idea, so I don't have to go running and spider monkey people.
Yeah, I also have to make sure you don't shoot yourself, so that'll be an adventure one night.
I think you could teach me. I think you could teach me a lot of things.
I think there's a lot you could teach me, doll.
I think that's why we're great together.
I suppose. And at that point, you guys do pull up into the driveway. It is the gravel driveway to the side of a very, very old Victorian-looking mansion. He parks the car, turns it off, reaches over to the glove box, grabs a pistol, places it in the waistband on his back.
I'm watching. I'm not hiding it either.
He turns and looks at you, Cleo. Just don't do anything rash, okay?
I will be good, I promised. I will be quiet the entire time if you want me to. I just worry about you. That's all.
I guess you have a right to worry. And Marcus is going to lean in and kiss you.
Oh, I'm gonna kiss him back.
Alright. Let's get in here. Marcus gets out of the front, the driver's seat, walks over to the passenger seat, and opens it for you.
Clea's gonna get out, and obviously she's gonna follow him, but kind of like normally she'd be like, super close, arm around him, but she's trying to like kind of keep a respectful distance in case, he doesn't want the family to see, I guess.
Marcus gets to the door. He knocks. Stands there for a moment. After a few moments, a man opens the door. He very much has the characteristic look of most of the Giovanni men, as far as red hair. However, he has the blankest expression on his face. Marcus nods to him. Willow. The man just kind of stares at him, opens the door for you guys to enter. And Marcus takes a step foot in.
Theo will kind of give like a little respectful nod to the man who answered the door, but otherwise, like, eyes focused on Marcus, like, she's trying, like, best behavior, best behavior. So, meek little mouse.
As soon as you guys enter the Giovanni Estates, the mansion, of course, has that old Victorian Gothic, like, decor to it. There's actually cobwebs in areas. It's not very well kept. It's got that old-timey feel. Marcus immediately goes up the spiral staircase in the front, and he just kind of pauses every now and again just to make sure you're following close behind.
Oh yeah, now that we're actually inside and I kind of have like a better scope of how like big this place is, I am kind of closing that gap a little bit.
He walks up the spiral staircase that leads to the second floor, and it's kind of a grand entrance kind of room with chairs and candles lit, and then there appears to be a door at the end of that. He walks up to the door and knocks. Within a few moments, you hear a "come in" as Marcus opens the door into the next room, which appears to be an office of some sort, with Willow standing in the office.
Theo's gonna like wait like a hot second to see if it's okay for her to come in with Marcus, or if she needs to like wait out here kind of thing.
Mark is kind of watching the hesitation. He'll kind of actually grab your hand.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. I'm following suit, holding hand.
Bring you on in and shut the door behind you. Marcus then turns to Willow. Willow nods. I have been needing to talk to you guys, and I guess a lot has happened, and I'm gonna make this very short. And she just kind of looks at Marcus for a moment. You know the line of the family, Marcus. We are without a figurehead. We are without somebody to lead the family and carry on the traditions. You know the rules. You know that you're next in line. Marcus takes a deep breath. Alright. I was a little worried about that, to be honest. So what happens if I say I just don't want it? Willow doesn't change her facial expression at all, just looks at him. You know the rules, Marcus. Denying it is not an option.
Hi, sorry, I know, I'm an outsider. Why don't you, Willow? You're perfectly capable.
I'm not. I'm not fully capable.
I mean, to be honest, when I first met all of you, I thought you were. You seemed to be like the face. I don't understand.
Willow kind of looks between Cleo and Marcus. You know nothing of the family. In fact, I'm not quite sure why you're here. Marcus kind of steps more in front of you, Cleo. She's here because I want her here. Oh, this is a lot of roleplay of myself back and forth. I'm sorry.
It's fine. No, I like this.
That's why I said something. I'm like, realistically, I should keep my mouth shut, but like, I'm not.
Play all 4 of these characters. Like,
God. Willow just kind of. Okay. Fair, I guess. You know the rules, Marcus. There is no denying it. You must take over the tradition. You must take over the family.
Why though? I don't understand. Well, you seem great. Is this a gender thing? It's 2021. Come on.
Sip
Get
this
with
tea
the
right
times.
here.
Willow kind of darts her eyes over at you, and Marcus kind of just tugs on your hand a little bit.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. You're fine. Willow's not saying it, so I'll say it. 2 traditions of the family. 1, a woman can't lead us. It's silly, I know. I don't agree with it. Don't give me that look, Cleo. But also, mediums aren't allowed to run either. Willow is both.
Mediums?
Who do you think found me?
Oh god, I am so sorry to the both of you. You know, I promise to be quiet. This is a flaw of mine.
You're fine, doll. Willow kind of... So, as I was saying... Marcus, we need you to start tending to everything here. You have business here. Obviously. And she kind of looks over at Cleo. You intend to keep her around. That's your business, not mine. However, we need somebody to take care of the family. Now. Marcus just kind of sighs, rubs the bridge of his nose. Let me think on that. Give me...
Hey, sorry, I'm saying something again. Well, who takes over if Marcus doesn't? Do we have another Claire situation? Because maybe you really should think about it, Marcus, if there's another Claire further down the line. Just saying. Sorry. I know, outsider. I'm an outsider everywhere. I don't really fit in anywhere in any of this, but just saying. Think about it.
Willow kind of just looks at you, Cleo. Unfortunately, our numbers are dwindling.
I would say I'm sorry about that, but I'm not.
Marcus again just kind of squeezes your hand, Cleo.
I'm sorry.
Probably not the best time, doll.
Be quiet now.
Willow, let me, that's a lot to put on me, and I hope you know that. Let me... I'm gonna take a walk. I'll be back. And Marcus grabs your hand, Cleo, or like keeps a grip on it. Come on, let's, we'll be back.
With a free hand, she's just kind of giving an awkward little wave to Will and being like, nice seeing you again. And yeah, out the door, going.
Marcus, instead of kind of being that sluggish, making sure you're following, now that he has a grip on your hand, he is storming out the door, down the spiraling staircase, out the front door, and he's taking you to what looks like the graveyard where you first met him.
Romantic.
Oh, wow.
You guys get to the graveyard. He gets to what looks like to be like a wooden, or not a wooden, but like a stone bench. And he just kind of plops down on it, releases your hand, puts his face in his hands. Ugh. I don't know.
Do you need a distraction? I can say something really stupid.
Go ahead.
And she's gonna kind of poke him so he's looking up at her, and she's gonna point, she's like, over there is where you shot me.
Sorry.
Marcus grins, chuckles a little bit, puts his hands on your waist, and kind of moves you a little bit closer.
See, hey. Smiled, I'll take it.
Oh my god.
Oh, so romantic.
I know, I'm really great with people and words.
Cleo, if I take this is a lot. But I don't think I really have any choice.
I mean, I don't know enough to tell you what you should do, and I wouldn't tell you what to do anyway.
There's even some things about the position I don't exactly know. But what I do know of how we work, it's I get to judge who becomes us. I have to
That's a lot.
judge who has to go through what I went through. I have to keep businesses running, make sure my people are fed, make sure that Camarilla doesn't come knocking down doors. It's I don't know if I'm able to do that kind of stuff.
I think that there's a lot of good in you, Marcus. And I know you don't feel like you could do something like this. But I think you might be able to help people in this position. Because the little dealings I had with Claire were bad, and I know what he did to you. And I imagine there's a lot of people in his own family that he hurt aside from you.
That's the thing, Cleo. He was rough on us that got turned. Because you have to be. He was good to the kind. I have to then put people through the type of things that he did for them to become like us.
Strength isn't just earned and gained just through pain.
My clan, family, whatever you want to call it, we're different. Claire taught me that to to be able to do what we do, we have to be broken. So only the broken can become us. So I have to break people to become like us. Do you understand?
I do. I know you're saying that you have to follow tradition, and that's what tradition demands. But I'm saying that we're all broken enough already. We enter this world broken, and the day we die or are embraced, we break even further. Pain is not the only teacher.
I know you have your opinions on Claire. Rightfully so. But for all the bad he did, I sat and watched all the good he did for the family as well. It's not a path of doing the right thing all the time, or the good thing. Sometimes you have to do some of the bad things too. I can live with that. I've done that. But can you live with the fact of me doing that?
Sometimes we have to do bad things. That's just how life goes. The problem is if we lose ourselves doing it. So if I can be an anchor for everything else in you, then yeah.
Marcus kind of leans a little bit closer to you. Smirks a little bit. So you're going to make sure I keep some sanity?
Yeah. Darkness can't exist without light, and vice versa, and a whole bunch of elegant bullshit. You get my point.
I do. Okay. I think I can do it if you're next to me.
Am I allowed to be next to you, or is that gonna be breaking some sort of tradition?
Fuck those traditions, you're next to me.
I want to be here, so.
People may not listen to you in official capacity in the family, I'm just going to be honest, but I need you next to me if I'm going to do this.
I mean, people don't listen to me anyway, sweetheart. You're the only one, so. Nothing will change in my life as far as I'm concerned.
Maybe people should.
Maybe they will. Who knows?
Okay. He looks over at the mansion. How do you feel about living here?
I think it's pretty.
Sorry.
I mean, who doesn't want to be, like, there's like a million movies and novels about, ladies and vampires and old mansions. I mean, everybody wants to be that girl running down the hallway with a candlestick and in a gown. I mean, I'm just saying, it's a trope for a reason.
I guess you're right. God damn it, I looked in chat.
Sorry.
I shouldn't have. That is my fault.
Bullshit.
Alright. Together then.
You sure this is what you want?
As long as you're with me.
Well, I don't plan on going anywhere.
And honestly, if the haunted mansion looks not your thing, I mean, you can decorate our room however you want.
Oh, you're going to regret saying that. You're going to regret it, but no takebacks. You said it. It's done. It's happening.
Right. He just kind of grins. He's like, as long as you're in my bed at the end of the day, night, then I don't care.
I know you don't. We're having issues saying it, so I'm just gonna say I care about you very, very much.
I care about you too. Okay. Let's go back in and tell Willow.
All right, I'm right here with you, and I promise I will try and shut the fuck up this time.
Kind of like hearing your voice.
Oh, you're gonna hear it all the time. Don't worry.
I'm gonna pause it at this point. Bart!
Do I get a mansion? No, I'm joking. Yes.
You make it to the House of Whispers.
Yep. I guess park in my... I'll park wherever there's an available spot. I guess there's not a spot for me or anything like that. Turn the bike off, take the keys with me. I'll go inside the front door.
Okay. You walk in, you're hit with the very familiar sights, sounds, and smells of the House of Whispers.
Nice.
You do see that Catherine does not appear to be in her normal spot.
Do I see anyone that I recognize that works for Catherine? Not like one of the girls, but like, Rin or anything like that.
You do see Rin.
Okay. I'll go up to her. Rin? Catherine is expecting me?
Yeah, I guess I'll take you upstairs too. Okay.
Okay.
Follow me.
I'll follow.
Rin walks you up the stairs to the second floor, which kind of comes out over the dance floor. She walks to the door, knocks on it, and you hear Catherine's very familiar voice. Come in.
Before going in, I'll actually look over the dance floor a little bit, then walk in, because I've never been up to the second floor, so I'm just like, huh.
Are you just looking, or... You know what? What's an awareness?
Oh, okay. Four.
Okay. So,
Wait.
when
Way
you
to
look
go.
over the dance floor... Give me one moment.
I feel like there's a song there somewhere.
When you look over the dance floor, as you're just kind of looking, something does catch your attention. You see a very short, petite woman with skin that looks like porcelain and hair that looks like ice, who is dancing with a taller, skinnier built gentleman. And she catches both of you kind of exchange glances for a moment. Because of your history
Oh, fuck.
and your time with certain types of individuals, you can definitely, one, tell this woman is kindred.
Okay.
But she reminds you of some of the clans or kindred, I guess you should say, that were involved with the Sabbat. She is obviously very modified.
Huh. Do I recognize this individual or no?
Not particularly this individual, but you recognize the
Style.
craft.
Okay. Do I recognize the person dancing with her?
He doesn't look anything like her. In fact, he looks kind.
If time permits, I'm actually going to sense the beast on her.
Okay.
Just because my paranoia is up right now.
As well, it probably should be.
Oh. Hey, how you doing, boss? 245 for that one.
Thank you.
Composure and subterfuge is what she's going to have to roll.
Okay. You said 45?
245, yes.
Yeah, sorry. Okay.
Oh. Interesting. Just for me, I'm going to willpower. Why do I ever willpower 4?
Okay.
Blanks on all 3.
Give me one moment.
It happens.
Yeah. Let's remember who this is.
Okay. She doesn't seem hostile.
Okay.
She seems, in fact, she's enjoying her good old time.
Okay. Other than if nothing weird is going on, I'll go and see Catherine.
Okay. Ren opens the door for you to enter. And Bart, I don't think you've ever been here either.
Yeah.
So very pristine black leather on black on black on black office. As Ren holds the door open for you.
Thank you, Ren.
I assume you enter.
Yes,
Okay.
it is.
Okay, I was waiting. As soon as you enter, Ren shuts the door. You do see Catherine. She is just sitting on her desk. Legs crossed. Bart.
Catherine. Nice little office here.
I do with what I can.
There's other colors besides black.
None that suit my fancy.
That's fair, I guess. I'll go over to. I guess there's a couch, right?
Yeah, there's 2 chairs in front of the desk.
Yeah, I'll sit down on the chair, not right in front of her.
Okay.
So I'm just, I'll pick one of the other ones.
What took you so long?
Dealing with stuff. Grieving a little bit.
I've heard.
I should just always assume.
I know everything. I actually would like to take a walk with you, Bart.
A walk?
Walk.
Do you usually leave your club?
Sometimes. Rare occasions. Special occasions, even.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm a special occasion for you.
It would be a drive and then a walk.
Okay. Oh, stand back up after sitting down.
Catherine will stand up from the desk. Do you have a ride?
I do, but are we going to be coming back here or no?
Don't feel like taking me back?
How do you want to drive with me? I have a motorcycle.
Oh. That sounds like fun.
Unless you want to talk and drive at the same time.
You know, it's actually not that far. Why don't we just...
Okay, that's fair.
It'll be nice. Stay out of sight kind of deal.
Okay. Question real fast. There's a girl out there with blue hair. She,
White.
white. Oh, sorry. Like white hair, porcelain skin. Very, decked out in all sorts of piercings.
She doesn't have
Oh,
piercings.
you said modded. Or-
She's modified in the way of fleshcraft.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Sorry, I probably should have clarified.
I'm dumb. Sorry. Very Zemitzi-like out there.
Mm-hmm.
I know you deal with Zemitzis, but how many are actually in this town?
More than you know.
That's really scary. Are they
That's
all
really
friendly in your
not
club?
that scary.
No.
You really shouldn't pass judgment so quickly, Bart.
I just go by history.
History can change.
I guess. After you, and I'll go open the door for Catherine.
Why you're... She's walking as she's talking.
Oh, okay.
Why do you question my affiliation with Zemitzis?
They're normally Sabat. I'm just wondering.
The spot's been gone for a while.
Doesn't mean they can't come back.
Doesn't mean. But not all of them would be Sabat.
Hmm. Maybe. So far, I've not been proven that all of them were kind of nice. Most of the Sombra I know are not friendly.
Lissombra are a whole different breed.
Mm-hmm.
Zemitsus, however, poor souls that never really got attention. I'll just say it that way.
You have a weird opinion on clans.
I quite like Zemitsis.
Hmm. Well, that's your opinion. This is your club. You can do whatever you want.
However, I would recommend not messing with that one.
I had no plan on doing that unless they want to mess with me.
As you guys are walking past the dance floor
Mm-hmm.
where you guys can. Would you like to get a better look at her?
Sure. Why not?
Okay.
Just a passing glance. I'm not going to be like going out of my
that's
way.
fine. From this, I'm not even going to make you roll.
Okay.
From this vantage point, she looks extremely, like, not child, but young.
Mm-hmm.
Super young.
Mm-hmm.
Probably right at 18, 19.
Okay.
Very petite, short. Not something you would typically worry about at all.
Looks can be very deceiving. Okay. That scares me even more. Alright, I'll keep walking with Catherine.
Yeah. Best not to mess with that one.
No plan on it.
And the one you and your coterie were messing with the other day, probably not a good idea to mess with him either.
We were just making comments.
Maybe you guys should not show up during maintenance.
Okay, well, I'll take note. When you're going under maintenance, maybe you have like a flyer or something like that you give out to your workers.
Yeah, because that sounds like a glorious idea.
I mean,
Bart.
it's hard to know when maintenance is when you don't know when it is.
You still don't trust me, do you? At this point, you are outside.
Okay.
She is not going towards the streets. She is walking through, like, the backyards and wooded area.
Okay.
She is purposely not taking you on any streets with lights.
Heightened senses my eyes.
Okay.
I want to be able to see in the dark.
Okay.
As well as I can. I'm not going to pop eyes at the beast just in case like something or somebody's like following us or something like that. Not really trust, no.
What can I do to change your mind, Bart?
Probably not a whole lot.
Let me ask you this. What, above all things, do you want?
I want a lot of things. Or at least I thought I did.
Tell me about them.
I've been thinking about something like that for a week now. And you know what? It doesn't matter what I want anymore. It's what's deserved. I want vengeance.
Alright.
Yeah, everyone in this fucking city needs to burn, I think.
Every.
Well, maybe not everyone, but a lesson needs to be taught. I feel. Because nothing fucking changes around here, ever. And I think it needs to.
So you want to change. You want vengeance and a change.
Mostly. Like I said, it really doesn't matter what I want anymore, I don't think.
It does.
Does it?
That's why I'm asking.
I want Freya. I can't have her. I wanted a family. I can't have them. What I want does not matter.
You know,
I also want to be left alone. That definitely does not happen.
oh, does anybody else call on you besides me?
It seems like every time I want peace, something ever always comes up. Claire, Camarilla. It's always the same thing. Just different face.
It's a life of kindred.
Yeah.
Real quick, because I did glance down. It is about time for our short break.
Oh, okay.
Right at the very
Yeah.
end.
I was just answering that about the break. I was like, yeah, we got a short break coming up soon.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
So we're going to take our short 5-10 minute break, and we'll be back.
Vitae minute break.
Did I say that? Vitae?
No, I did.
Okay.
Alright.
Thanks, guys. Be right back. Welcome back, Kindred. That was our last break. We may go a little bit over our normal streaming time block, so just bear with us. Back to the walk between Catherine and Bart.
Yes.
Watching it all burn.
In a manner of speaking.
May I ask you a question?
Sure.
What do you believe in?
Like in what way?
Spiritually, I guess.
Well, not really put a whole lot of thought to it. Not really. I mean, there's ghosts that exist because, you know, Hakata stuff. Time travel fucking exists, so that's fun. So, I mean, anything can be, I guess.
Since you've met me, have you heard anything you couldn't explain?
Like what? Like I was told something, or?
Like a whisper on the wind.
I mean, I've had like mental breakdowns, I guess. Here lately, they've been talking about a garden.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of just assume it's, you know, what I've been doing at the cabin.
I thought you would be ready.
Wait, what?
What do you know of our origin?
Pretty much came from Cain.
Cain.
Yeah.
Kindred did. Yes, I guess you could say that.
Okay. Well, I know you ministry people like to say you came from Set, so apologies there.
That's a false god as well.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, that brought back memories.
Sorry about that.
It is fine. Just not fond memories. You've been a Kindred for a while. Has no organization, church per se, tried to indoctrinate you?
I don't know about church. Unless you want to count like Camarilla and Anarch's churches.
Oh no. It goes way beyond that.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of Lilith?
Have I heard of Lilith? Storyteller.
You know what? Let's leave this up to chance.
Okay.
Intelligence and insight?
Okay. Where's my insight? There's my insight. Let's get that whopping 1 going. Wow, cool. 1.
1.
I mean,
You have heard before in your time of crazy feminist vampires who I'm trying to like think of how to word this, who only feed on men and worship some kind of god named Lilith.
yeah, something about fucking weird vampires feeding off of like only men and being really sexist, I guess. I don't know. Like worshipping a demon or some shit. I don't know. That laugh does not make me feel any less uncomfortable. Thank you.
I guess the misinformed would think that.
Okay.
See, Lilith, I guess you could call her a demon. She's not really a demon, though. She's a deity of some sorts, or a higher being. And more powerful than Cain ever imagined to be, or Set.
It's a very dangerous mindset there. Why are you sharing that with me?
Lilith has spoken to me. I'm gonna be frank with you, Bart. I'm sure since the beginning you thought I just wanted to fuck you.
I mean, I think a lot of people kind of figured that too, but yes.
I was testing you.
Okay.
Lilith told me I would find you. But I had to see if you were worthy of the information or not.
Okay.
You want to watch the city burn? I can help you do that.
Okay, I like that part of this.
So can she.
Okay, so that's kind of creepy. Okay, are you saying that's who was talking to me?
Yes.
Okay, I've had mental breakdowns before. It's not the first time hearing voices, so...
But is that the first time you've heard her voice?
I mean, probably.
You don't recognize the voice. It's not Freya.
Okay.
It's not anybody else you know, do you?
No?
Exactly.
Okay. It's weird.
I know you have a gift.
A lot of people keep saying that. I'm not really sure what that is.
And I know you were given a gift by your wife.
Yeah.
I am willing to open a door for more possibilities for you.
Why?
I've been watching you for a while, Bart. See, Lilith was dealt a similar hand that me and you were. She had a tough life, to say the least. She was cast away from God, then found a lover, was cast away from him, bared many children, and they were raped and slaughtered in front of her. And the entire time she was casted away. Now, the Kine would refer to Lilith as either one, non-existent, or two, a succubus. But she holds so much more power than that.
Okay.
Remember when I said pain was a teacher?
Yeah.
Lilith calls out to those who have suffered as she has suffered.
If that's the case, why is there not more people that follow her?
She doesn't take just anybody. And she definitely is very choosy with kindred.
Okay. Say for a moment, I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
How does any of this help me?
I am supposed to show you to the garden.
Well, that's not creepy at all. Okay.
And in the garden, you will learn from your pain. Harness that pain to watch the entire city burn. And there
Okay.
is more than you know.
So I just go in this garden and just sit and meditate in it for a little bit, or?
No.
Okay.
I'm opening a door for you, Bart. From this point forward, you were in or you were dead. There is no in between. There are many in the city that tend to the garden. I will not risk my people.
Okay.
And I have led them all there. And now it's your turn.
How many people have left this garden?
None of them alive.
So, you're wanting me to pretty much die again.
No, I'm wanting you to trust me. But if you bail out of this, you are dead. So I need you to walk with me.
Sure, let's see what happens.
Okay. I'm gonna pause this right here.
To this fucking mansion now.
I am going back to Arius. Silk drives you and Vicken to a very beautiful, ornate mansion. It is, I'm trying to think the style and I can't even think of it, but it's very, I'll give this example, where the Giovanni mansion is very like haunted house, ghostly.
Mhm.
This is very almost, it's very white, it's very ivory, like old statuesque. You get where I'm going with this? Okay. Beautiful mansion. Silk pulls up, parks the car. Well, this is the place.
Yeah, look, Silk, what can you tell me about this place, or the so-called garden?
Oh, the garden. I haven't been invited to the garden. I know of the garden. I know I'm not supposed to fuck with the garden. And unless you've been invited to the garden, I'd say don't fuck with it.
Yeah. I know sometimes it's not best to press Catherine for information or things unnecessarily, so I didn't want to pry too much. I was just curious if you knew anything about the history of this estate.
Just not to fuck with the garden. Now, the mansion itself is glorious. Absolutely glorious. It's like it came straight out of,
Yeah.
like Zeus or some shit.
Yeah. Like, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's out of a different time period for sure.
It's beautiful.
It is, it's quite nice.
Well, I was just told to bring you here.
Yeah, of course. I don't mean to hold you up.
Yeah, I
too
gotta
long.
go back to guarding the door.
Certainly. Look, if, again, if you do hear anything, I know the camera and everything with that end has been fairly quiet, but keep me in mind if you think you come across any information I might find interesting.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay. You be safe out there, Silk.
You too.
And we'll get out.
Bacon, of course, follows you. This is insane. Okay.
Yeah.
And as she's talking, Silk is pulling out of the drive. I just have to ask.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be mad.
Yeah.
Did you, like, fuck her or something?
No.
Oh,
No.
okay. I mean, I just don't know.
That is with Catherine, that's a fair question. Actually.
Yeah, from what I understand. And, I mean, nobody just gives a giant mansion. Wait, does this mean this is our mansion?
Yeah. Then I reach over and I take her hand. Yeah.
I've never seen anything this nice.
Yeah, I can say I don't think I have either.
So wait, we're on that level. We have a place.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been so indecisive before.
I mean, you've stuck by my side pretty well. You've helped me. You don't have anywhere else to go besides. I can't just send you back over there where you're gonna get, well, where Testament can find you.
Oh, so you're just okay.
Look. I don't know where I'm at with things at the moment. A lot has changed quickly. And there's a lot yet to change, and a lot that I'm still dealing with internally. So if we can maybe not do this right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That was incredibly selfish of me. Mansion.
It's fine. Well, let's go take a look.
Yeah.
And I'll hold up the key to her. You want to
No,
the honors?
no, you do it. You do it.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm absolutely
Not
sure.
Scared of a mansion, are you? Big, fancy, gigantic, abandoned mansion. That's fine.
Yeah.
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 We'll start walking up towards the door. All right. Now I'll put the key in the door and I'll unlock it.
Okay. The big giant doors that you have now unlocked, the double doors, they, when you swing them open, Catherine did not prepare you for this level of, like, elegant inside. It is obvious to you, and she has kept the water and electricity running, because as soon as you open the door, there's a fountain. This big, beautiful, ornate fountain with a nude woman in the center, like holding a jug, water pouring out, the whole 9 yards. Everything is white on white. It is just like completely over the top. she did not prepare you for this.
Well,
We have a naked lady holding water.
yeah.
We have a naked lady holding water.
Yeah, if
Do you think we could fuck on that thing?
We're gonna revisit that idea in a little bit.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay.
There's this. To be fair, this is Catherine's. There's probably depictions of a lot of nudity throughout this place. I mean,
Okay.
I just assumed that before I unlocked the door.
Oh, well, I did not, and I was not prepared for us to have...
I mean, honestly, I thought there were going to be like whips and chains too, so I'm a little bit shocked.
Yeah.
We probably just haven't hit that part of the mansion yet, though. And it's probably going to take a few nights to actually explore this entire place.
Yeah. You want to run through it?
You go ahead.
No, I don't want to go there.
Look, we're gonna come back here. I just wanted to see this place first, and we'll get started on maybe looking and see what kind of renovation we need to do. But you still need to feed,
Yeah, that's right.
so we'll lock it up. We'll come back.
Okay, sorry, I just got excited.
Yeah, everything got me a little sidetracked as well, but let's go get you taken care of.
I appreciate that.
I'll go with you. Come on.
Okay.
And I'll actually close the door, go ahead and lock it from the inside, and then we can, I guess, go by shadow.
Ficken grabs a hold of you. And you guys descend into the oblivion. Pause that. Cleo! Travel to your mansion.
Hurts.
We all got mansions. Oh, wait.
Oh.
Sorry,
No.
Bart.
Oh, Bart, how's your mansion? Oh.
Oh.
How big's your mansion, Bart? Mine has 7 rooms that aren't bathrooms.
Mine has ghosts.
Y'all are crazy. Y'all are so crazy. Oh my god.
So, Cleo, you and Marcus have traveled back into the estate. He has spoken to Willow, accepted the deal at this point, and Willow has traveled out of the main office room. Alright, I guess I should show you to our room.
Yeah.
Pre-warning, I guess, because now I'm head of the Giovanni. I take the room attached to this office. That means
Okay.
this was previously Claire's and Jude, so we may have to do some cleaning.
There might be dead bodies. Got it.
Yeah, anyway, and he walks over to the wall. On the wall of the office is another door, and he turns a knob and opens it up to a giant room filled with bookcases, a bed, wardrobes. Definitely looks like it has been lived in, so to speak. It keeps with the aesthetic of everything. Except for where everything else is that deep black. This is more of a dark red. This
Is there anything of note, like There's no dead bodies
There's
or
no
broken
dead bodies.
shit, right? Alright,
There
okay.
does appear to be a door. Looks like it might be a closet door.
Have you looked under the bed? Sorry.
Check the closet.
Now I'm scared.
Guys.
Sorry.
So I guess this is it. I still have a room here. I guess I'll have to move my stuff from my room here.
I can help.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay.
Do you need a minute?
No. It's perfectly fine. I just, it's a lot for me, I guess, just being here. I need you to not judge my room when we go down there to grab my stuff, also.
I mean, if you don't want me to go in, I won't go in.
No, you're in this. So, you're in this. It's okay. Sorry, I'm checking notes real quick. Go ahead.
Are you sure me being here is not going to be a problem?
I don't give a fuck if it is a problem. I need you here.
Not that I would leave, but
I was about to say, you better not go anywhere.
no. I don't plan on going anywhere unless you really wanted me to, and even then, I still might not go.
I'm not gonna ask you to go anywhere. Okay, do we need to grab any of your stuff from the cabin, your work?
I just need to make some calls or send some messages, but no, that can pretty much be left behind.
Okay. How about this? I'm gonna go down to my room real quick. He kind of gestures towards the bed. Make yourself comfy. Make your calls or whatever, and I'll be right back. Okay?
Alright, don't take too long.
I won't. And he turns around and leaves the room.
Okay. Call number 1 is gonna be to Iris.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, yeah, that's a can of worms.
I'm sorry. I am like trying to find a specific note, and I am struggle bussing at it.
You're good.
Just give me one more moment. I am so sorry.
You're all good.
For that.
Sorry, I'm looking at mansions right now.
Oh.
You're looking at mansions. Got it.
These look pretty nice.
Don't they?
Yeah.
So you're calling Iris.
Yeah.
Okay. So the phone rings a few times, and then she immediately picks up. Hello?
Hi, it's me.
It has been entirely too long. How are you?
I'm good now. I was in torpor for a hot minute. Again, that's part of why it's been so long. I'm really sorry. It's safe for them to go back to the shelter now, so I'm not able to pick them up and take them back there, but if you're able to take them or get them a ride, they can talk to Emily, they can have my living quarters, they'll understand all of that.
Okay, so you want them to go back, and they need to talk to Emily
Yeah.
to go to your living quarters.
I'm not sure if whether there's space for them there at the shelter. They can have my living quarters. It's nicer for them anyway.
Okay. I'm sure I can get a friend to drive them, so that'll work.
I am so sorry.
No, anything to help. It's just been, sorry, allergies kicking up over here. It's just been a little chaotic, so, and...
I know. No, I know. Believe you me, I know. But thank you. I really do appreciate that.
I will get that handled. And then maybe sometime we can meet up.
Yeah.
I would love that. Let me know in advance, though, please.
I will. And again, I am so sorry. Yeah. A lot of things happened that I didn't anticipate happening, but they did. Yeah.
No, you are fine.
I will let you go. I've taken up way too much of your time and resources already, but I just wanted to give you an update. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Have a good evening.
You as well.
And Iris hangs up the phone.
Okay. Number 2, Arius sent me a screenshot of Bart's message. Did he have Bart even saved as a contact, or would I be able to see Bart's number in the message?
That's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to you. That is up to you.
I would say she may be able to see number.
Okay.
Right? Then I am calling Bart.
Okay.
I will answer. Give me a moment, Catherine. Yes.
Hey Bart, it's me.
Hey, Cleo.
I'm not coming back to the cabin.
Okay.
So, one less problem you have to worry about.
Yeah. I may not be going back to the cabin either.
Okay. That's a little concerning. Why not?
I don't know. I may be dead here in a little bit.
Suicide's not the answer.
It's not really suicide. Well, it may be, actually.
Can I come get you? Are you in danger?
Who isn't always in danger, I guess. I'm just trying to...
Say yellow ribbon if you're in danger and you can't say that you are right now.
I'll just look at Catherine and shrug. Listen, I'm
sorry.
I
can't either.
I've tried doing things my way for so long, Cleo. I'm going to try a different path.
This totally sounds like suicide.
It may lead that way, but I don't know.
You know, normally this is the part where I tell you you have so much to live for, and you have Freya, and you have Arius and all of this, but you know what? You guys never fucking listen to me anyway, and I'm not part of your family, so that's made abundantly clear.
I mean, honestly, I'm sorry we didn't make you feel more, I guess, involved. But no, Freya really liked you. And honestly, I was starting to get to like you too, and I honestly was starting to consider you family a little bit. So I'm sorry I made you feel other than that.
I'm an outsider, Bart, and I always have been since I've been embraced.
Feel that.
Please don't give up on Arius.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of worried about me right now.
I'm worried about both of you.
I'm sure he's... I'm sure he's doing pretty well with himself right now. Living in a mansion! Never mind. I did not say that. Oof. I'm sure he's fine. He's a grown-up now. He can do whatever he wants.
He had to diablerize his fiancée.
Ex-fiance. He made that very apparently clear. Apparent. So that's his deal. It's not my matter anymore.
It's traumatic for both of you. You're not the only one who lost her, Bart.
It's a little bit more than that, Cleo.
So why don't you enlighten me?
I don't like breaking my promises. And I promised Freya I would keep this family together, no matter how fucked up we are, and I failed.
We all failed.
No, like, you really don't understand. I don't think. Like, every time, like, everything gets close to being okay, it just goes to shit. And I always feel like I could have done something to prevent all of it. And it just never works. I'm just not good enough for any of this, I don't think. So I need something else to help me out.
You're going to do something bad, aren't you?
From a little bit I've gathered so far, may not be my problem in a little bit. Whatever outcome it is. Maybe this way my life has some value.
Arius is just like you.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I guess if I don't contact you in a few days, tell Susie and Caroline sorry, I guess. So take care of yourself, Cleo.
I'd tell you the same, but you clearly have your mind made up anyway.
I just want to try something new here.
I'll tell you what I told Arius. Don't destroy yourself doing whatever it is you're going to do.
I'll try to remember your words.
Goodbye, Bart.
Goodbye, Cleo, and thank you. And I will...
Don't make me break my promise to Freya.
Hang up. Sorry about that, Catherine.
That's perfectly fine. Cleo, did you have any other calls to make?
I'm calling Arius now.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Calling everybody.
Calling everybody.
I'm sorry, there's no reception in Oblivion.
Oh,
I mean, that's
shit.
true. That's true.
The voicemail's fine.
Okay. You get his voice.
I might have to leave a couple.
Your minutes are up.
You do get Arius's voicemail.
Arius, it's me, Cleo. I hope I'm hitting your voicemail because, you know, you're busy doing fun things and not because you're dead. You know, I get it, you don't really know me, I don't really know you. I understand that this entire world and family that you and Bart have built, that I just came into it. I'm not part of it. I understand there's not trust. You guys have no reason to care. And that's beside the point. I hope you're okay. And I mean that. And I understand what you did and why you did it. And whatever you're feeling right now, I understand it because I had to do it too. Art's not okay. I don't think you're okay either. And I don't know what to do because I'm an outsider to all of this. And I'm not going back to the cabin. So I don't know if I'll ever see you again. Or Bart. Bart is gonna kill himself, I think. So if you could do something about that, please do, because I don't know what to do and I don't really know him, so I don't think it's my place. Just please be okay. Because I don't know what to do. Anyway, check in with me if you can. If you want to, I don't know. Neither you or Bert really seem to want to tell me anything, and that's fine. I worry. And I'm just gonna hang up, because I'm getting emotional and rambling now. And I don't want Marcus to come back in here and see me just bloody tears all over his bed.
Speaking of which.
Was that in the voicemail, by the way?
Yeah, was that the voicemail?
No.
Okay.
Just...
I was making sure, because I was like,
She just never clicked off. And
I just want to cry in his bed.
next 20 minutes, you just hear a furious beating somewhere.
Oh, God.
no.
No.
So, at that moment, Marcus just does walk back into the room. He's carrying a bag, and he's got some books in the other hand. He just kind of comes in and sets it down on the dresser. Looks at you, Cleo. Is everything okay?
Oh, you know, I'm just doing what I'm good at, crying, so...
What's the matter?
I don't know, like, it's weird, I'm happy. Because I'm here with you. But... it's just my coterie, if you can even call us that, because, again, I'm just here. I'm worried about him, that's all. That's what it comes down to.
Marcus kind of walks a little bit closer. He stands in front of you and just kind of holds on to you for a moment. Do we need to go somewhere? Do we need to do something?
No, I pretty much said my goodbyes, I think. 'Cause I think Bart's going to kill himself, and Ares might have done so already. I don't know.
That's a fair assumption, I guess.
He got this mansion and just kills himself.
You think they're gonna commit suicide? I mean... I love you, doll, but honestly...
You said it.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, that's not what I should have taken away from that. My brain's fucked up.
He's a precious creature.
Is there anything I can do? Do I need to
I don't know.
Do I need to go grab them? I know. No.
I don't know where they are.
Oh,
I don't know where they
okay.
are. Bart wouldn't tell me, and I just got Arius's voicemail. So either he's dead, in the process of dying, or I don't know who Vicken is, or their relation. Maybe he's screwing her. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. It's not my problem.
You're right.
And I care. That's the problem. I care. That's the problem.
It's not your problem. Here, come here. And he kind of cups your face with his hands. If there's nothing we can do at this moment, and you don't know where it is, or where they are, or anything like that, why don't we just try to enjoy our first night in our new place?
Yeah. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's... The fact that you care is something that I admire about you.
I hate it.
Sorry if I don't quite understand it sometimes.
I don't either.
But let's just try to enjoy, okay?
This is not a good time, and I understand. You know, there's a lot of vitae and emotions are high. Wanna try breaking in that bed?
Marcus looks between you and the bed.
You sure that phone's off?
Hold on. I've got to do something here.
Oh, you do.
Oh, you do. Marcus looks between you and the bed. He smirks. I think I could give it a try.
Hell yeah. Don't say that! I don't say that, sorry!
So defeated,
You don't
but
say
still.
Wow.
That would be very lame. That's our player reaction.
Hell
I can't.
Yeah.
You know what? Even if Cleo had said it, they're even from when he just said yeah when she said I
Oh my
loved you.
God.
So
What has happened?
She doesn't say like neat. Huh, neat.
all right. With that, Cleo's just gonna kind of grab him and kiss him, and shove him onto the bed.
Oh
And I
God.
feel like at that point, it's an appropriate time to fade to black.
It's happening!
It's happening.
We did it! We did it!
Wait, no. They're just jumping up and down in the bed. That is all they're doing. We are
As far
not.
as we know, anything
Yeah,
can happen
exactly.
during
It
Fade to
fades
Black.
black.
Time is
Yeah.
the
I
charm.
mean, they could.
Yeah.
He could reach under the bed and pull out a
Let's-
game of Yahtzee. They could be playing a mad game
With
of
the
Yahtzee.
skeleton that's
you know?
also underneath the bed.
Shut up! Don't take this from me. He finally got it up. Let me have it.
God damn.
Did he though? Did he?
He did.
Did he?
Some
You know what?
say
If we're
the
fading to
dead
black,
do
that's
rise.
exactly what happened.
So,
Don't take it from me.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make some notes.
Make some notes.
Sin at the very end.
Yeah.
We did so good.
Look, I avoided it. Okay, I did
Did
my
you?
best. I did.
Did you?
I did.
Ooh, shit, sorry.
So,
Back to Arius. Damn it.
Bacterius.
I thought I avoided it.
no. I'm going to go ahead and save Bart going to the garden and Arius and Vicken feeding for next session.
Okay.
So,
Sounds good.
that concludes our story for this evening.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you guys for being patient with our breaks and our internet issues
Yeah.
and everything else.
Kind of wild night.
Goodness gracious.
Goddamn Mercury being in Gatorade and shit.
Mercury and
Fucking up stuff.
Gatorade. Oh, goodness.